Hey, what's up you guys? This is Rob from Gay Guy Plays, and today on the Quick Draw, the claws are coming out when we take a look at the Venka. So it looks like we're one step closer to unleashing the veracity of Valkyr's new and improved Hysteria moveset. But in the meanwhile, the Venka and the new claw stance Malicious Raptor gives us a little taste of what's to come. And let's just say that this duo is leaving an awesome taste in my mouth. The Venka's blueprints are available in the dojo's Tenno lab after you've completed the research on the Cerberus. But, as you know, I couldn't keep my greedy little paws off of this set, so I picked them up in the market, complete with Catalyst and a weapon slot for 175 plat. Now, the Venka's primary damage type is slashing, with a little bit of puncture, making it really great against the infested and other fleshy targets. However, its extremely low impact damage does mean that you're going to have a difficult time attempting to tear through Corpus shielding without help from the magnetic combo. But, as you know, I pretty much always recommend tossing in the appropriate elemental combos on these builds anyway. Now, while it's technically not classified as a fist or sparring weapon, for lack of a better comparison, it definitely feels like it sits well within the brawling category. As it stands, the Venka has the highest base damage of the non-prime brawling weapons, only being outdone by the Ankaros Prime. As compared to other weapon categories, however, its base damage is a bit on the low side. Now, its attack speed is technically standard, but it does feel a tad bit slow without any additional modding. Its only other downside is the fact that it does seem to have traded a little bit of its critical chance for a little bump in status procs, which leaves it at a measly 24% crit chance when modded with a max true steel. Now, the true strength of this weapon is definitely its stamina to damage ratio. As compared to other more traditional weapons, the brawlers trade range and damage for extremely low stamina cost per swing, 2.5 stamina to be exact. However, after some play, I must say that the Venka does feel like it's got a bit more range than the typical brawler, and its arcing moveset does seem to have an easier time hitting multiple enemies and doing so quite quickly, all for the same low stamina cost. So, can we talk? Now, as many of you know, I'm a big fan of Valkyr and those big-ass energy claws of hers, so this set has definitely got me all kinds of riled up. However, I am a bit anxious. See, the Venka and its Malicious Raptor stance is definitely good. In fact, I think it's pretty fucking awesome. And it leaves me hoping that third base doesn't end up much better than bringing it all the way home. I like to call this the BJ Conundrum. Because, let's face it, sometimes a good blowy is much less awkward than the full-on session. I mean, there's a lot of prep that goes into the main show, and most of the times it's worth the effort. But then again, there are those times when it just gets a little weird. Limbs don't end up in the right place, you struggle for the right position, and you're just left there thinking, damn, I should've just stuck to the Venka. So DE, if you're listening, which I'm slightly worried that you might be, all I'm saying is, when you release Hysteria 2.0, please, just don't fuck up the anal. So before I completely piss off anyone, let's get back to the Quick Draw. Now, I'm pretty sure that you guys can already tell how I feel about the Venka. It's definitely super fun and a good solid mid-tier weapon, minus the extremely low impact damage and the little issue with its under-par crit chance. But let's be real, I'm probably going to be running with a stealth frame, so that's not much of a valid complaint. Overall, it's great looking with an excellent stance to go along with it, so if you're feeling a bit scrappy and want to get a little up close and personal, the Venka will definitely satisfy your needs. Thank you all for watching another episode of the Quick Draw. Now, I'm gonna link the Claw Stand Spotlight, as well as the Overkill episode dedicated to melee weapons. So be sure to do the thing that I asked you to do at the end of every one of these, and as always, stay tuned for more things that leave a good taste in my mouth, here at A Gay Guy Plays. PC Men. PC Men. PC Men. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's stick with that.